1-0 home.
Fowler
is laid off for ball 2. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's 2 for 4. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Fly ball out toward left center field.
Damn.
Hamilton is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Shit.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Jerko.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jed Jerko, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-2 popped him up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Hayward, Baez, and Russell. I'm not really sure what to...
No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Here's the first pitch to him. To first.
Hey, hold up.
Take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Okay, come on, Baez.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Soft liner to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner. That could have been a potential base hit.
Here's Addison Russell, and as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Ozuna is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright. His club trails 1-0. Here's Marcell Ozuna, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 the count now. Here's the 3-1. He loses him on ball 4. Into the box, Francisco Pena. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks. And it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Adam Wainwright swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Aerial view there of St. Louis from high above the Mississippi River as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Now batting, Paul Hamilton, 9-1-2 due up. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Man. He's this.
Swing and a liner.
Oh.
And that's in
Hamilton's
for a base
2
hit.
for 2.
His second in as many trips to the plate. The throw into second. And he is in at second
Safe.
base with a one-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as he approaches the midway point of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes
He
third
can't be
easily.
How
caught.
about that for making something
Mine's-
happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
He's a
Ready with the 0-1.
tactical nuke.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A throw to the plate.
Damn it.
And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away.
That shit is such a cock tease. But
Sent on the ground out to second.
fuck.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Second.
And that one stayed up a little high.
Carpenter.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1.
I played catcher in that. That
The 1-2.
fucking hurts.
Fouled off.
Getting hit. Those booze ain't pills for a reason.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So 1 away now for the center fielder, Dexter Fowler. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded foul.
As a Cubs fan, I do miss this guy.
Hamels has his sign. Here's the 0-1. Took something off there, but it misses ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Hayward is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Number 44. Paul Goldschmidt.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt, and he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with him.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning.
Deuces.
So Hamels had it working that half of the inning. Still working on a. And now Bryce Harper looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Who the hell said overrated? Man on like your bitch ass
0-1
out.
to count to Bryce Harper. A shot down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Another 0-2 now from Wainwright. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Here's Chris Bryant now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. One run on 3 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point.
What the hell am I swinging at?
Looped out toward third. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Contreras, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower, is second in the league in all-star voting among closers, so it looks promising that he'll get an invite to the midseason festivities.
Fuck.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul DeYoung. He flew out in his last at-bat.
I'll go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Paul DeYoung becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hamels loves to start guys with the change. That time it's good for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Ozuna, a former Miami Marlin, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Down the first. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled.
out. Fucking damn it.
Strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Goldschmidt over to his right. 2 gone.
Look like me in real life.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll leave things up to Cole Hamels, the pitcher. Grounded up the first baseline.
Oh man, Cole Hamels is gonna get a double. No. Chill.
Hey, I'm really impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants a pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1.
Check swings in this game make me.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And he tried to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here at Busch. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Digging in to try it again. Number 41. He drew a walk his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The Cubs are hanging on to a narrow lead, but this game has been a battle fought between 2 very good ball clubs. Guys, what's at stake in the bigger picture for these 2 clubs?
Hey, one game doesn't make a season, but when you're in first place by a narrow margin like this team is, D-Row, you want to win these kind of games right here.
Bobby Cox always used to say, beat up on the teams you're supposed to beat up on, and then grind the ones out against the good teams. This is exactly that.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. The pitcher, Adam Wainwright, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Hamels comes set. Coming at him with the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Adam Wainwright becomes out number 2 this inning. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot towards the hole. In there, a base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Rizzo. Foul ground. And that's going to land foul.
Sorry,
another
Fowler.
1-2 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hayward has a read on it. And that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Into the box now, Bryce Harper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw. And he's back into second here safely.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave the ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damn guys.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Line drive to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
This is about right.
Here's Jason Hayward now. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson. 7 hits in 14 tries. He's taken him deep once. Line to the right side. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. We'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Despite their proximity in the standings, the Cubbies have looked like the superior team in this one. Guys, do you see this race staying close down the stretch, or is this a sign of things to come?
Yeah, Matty V, listen, this isn't like the last week of the season, but I think when you're in second place, D-Row, this is one of those games. You have the lead right now. This is one of those you want to win to start to get momentum on your side.
Yeah, guys, this would be a huge momentum swing right here. For this team to come in and win this ball game right here, sending a message. Nice litmus test series for this one.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. And there's the fastball by Hamels. Good for strike 1. And there he goes towards second. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And another foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone!
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Marcell Ozuna is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here. He's in control 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
1-1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Jordan Hicks will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adolfo Garcia will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time.
Baez, Russell, Hamels.
2-0. Liner toward right center. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Addison Russell as he'll swing it. Miss it, a first pitch slider at strike 1. Driven nicely into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Kyle Schwarber is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
That pitch was a mistake, but I cannot.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The 1-2 pitch. Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll. Xavier Cedeno come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Francisco Pena.
Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Francisco Pena is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Adolfo Garcia comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. 1-2.
1-2.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away.
Damn, that was dangerous.
0-1, here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good inning's work out of the bullpen here.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Fuck.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Goldschmidt with a swing and a ball down to deep left. Looking up is Contreras into the second deck and gone. Certainly a home run worthy of show track, and we see here that ball was blasted off the bat at 116 miles an hour. The distance wasn't too shabby either. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. And it's 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-3 St. Louis. Brett Cecil been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start.
That's all I got to say about that last inning. Fuck.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score. We'll take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Guys, if this is anything to go by, we're going to have a close race on our hands for the division. However, we're only partway through the season, so how much more importance do you put on this game?
Hey, one of the things, Matt, you have to stay focused. And Dero, even though they're 3rd in the standings right now, there's a lot of baseball left to be played, and this team could be heard of before the season's over.
Yeah, I think, Dan, what it takes is respect everyone, fear no one. This team knows that although they're 3rd in the division right now, they are 100% right in the rearview mirror.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly, and quickly there are 2 away. Here's Chris Bryant now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field.
Cock.
Fowler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still a 2-run deficit. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. So a new pitcher coming on now, and we'll get a look at the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. And Morrow uses the fastball to get ahead. It's 0-1. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Okay, there's a start.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
I should have went with Morrow in here earlier. Damn.
fastball that just misses inside. Morrow,
But this game ain't over.
California-born ball player. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
A bouncer up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 2 home runs, and 22 RBIs. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now at the plate, Francisco Pena. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Another 0-2 home. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. One left for the Cardinals. And it remains 5-3. Andrew Miller comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. So digging in now, Wilson Contreras, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
The 1-0. Oh, he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
And in the 9th inning, every team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single or a double would have done the trick, too. That was risky trying to stretch that thing, but it ended up working out in the end.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball right side. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball. Here's Javier Baez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing hard liner to left center. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Addison Russell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 43,975 fans on their feet now here in St. Louis. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set. And
Damn.
The ball game is over. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score.
That sucked. Except for the 2 home runs, I played a pretty good game. I made 2 mistakes, and that was the game. Uh, is there anyone that should trade for? Charlie Blackman? How did Schwarber go down? Oh, he's tight, that's why. Well, your ass is traded. Deuces. Okay, so I think that's me it for the show. So what other game should I play? Games I could play are Red Dead Redemption, uh, LA Noire, Hitman, Apex, or Fortnite. Or should I play a bit of Road to the Show? Okay, Road to the Show. Should I use one of the ones I already have, or should I use a new one? Should I use a continued one or should I use a new one? Okay, so what position should I be? No, I'm gonna pause some of the inner 5-year-old in me.
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day.
This dude's a redneck. The one that's talking? I swear. That's Tom Brady's taking 5 minutes to get there.
His name having finally been called, an anxious prospect steps up for his turn to put his plate skills on display.
You know what? Yeah, let's just get right into this bitch. Hey! Fuck.
Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make his case for draft consideration.
There we go. There we go, Brady.
Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue chip prospects, but they all have.
But we got the heart of a
blue-chip
champion.
aspirations.
Well, at least I hit it. Woo! I hit over the wall, but it was on a bounce, so it won't count as a home run, but...
A player looks to follow up his efforts at the plate with a demonstration of solid defensive fundamentals.
Fuck.
At the major league level, the defensive standard is near perfection. This prospect
You goddamn
looks to
right it
deliver as
is.
clean a performance as he can.
Where's the urgency, you bitch? For once, you're not completely shit yourself. Congratulations. You slow piece of shit. Damn, I'm like Chris Bryant. Well, you killed the dramatic effect. Thank you, Tom. There we go, that's epic.
Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance. who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers.
Damn, they think I suck. Well, they aren't wrong.
While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
What archetype should I pick? No, I want to hit dingers, so I'm going to pick power. Oh, I forgot I have a bit of a delay, so...
Settling in now, Robert Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Robert Ramirez.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Big. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. So stepping in, Dick Big Daddy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 15.
What a name.
Swing and a minute.
Damn it.
0-1.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Got him to go after
Fuck.
that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Obviously, look in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
So he racks up the swinging. So coming to the plate.
My name is Tom Cruise.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Third baseline. Ray.
Facts.
There's one. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag.
Fuck
and
it.
They'll settle for just the one.
Big Daddy for president.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joel Arias. He got called out on strikes his last time through. On a line, that's
what the hell am I supposed to do with that?
Rounds third and is digging for the plate. Hahn rounds the corner and is headed home. And it's not in time. He's safe as they also score a pair of runs on the play. At the plate, Dick Big Daddy 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider.
Oh, these sons of bitches are trying to hit me. The dick is too big.
Villanueva leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in.
I'm looking for something lone inside.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Run you
first.
That shit has never happened to me. They throw it over and it hits the first base coach.
Curveball bounces and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Okay. Here you go, buddy.
For the strikeout. 2. And that one just missed outside.
You know what? This bitch is going over the fence.
Oh, a fastball swung on.
What the hell?
The second time today, he's gone on strikes. No runs on.
Yeah, the contact thing is not really caught up to me.
Big Daddy 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here.
Oh, yeah, they're afraid. They're pitching out.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Pitch out, nothing doing.
Oh, shit.
Hit sharply toward the right side.
Yeah, my first hit.
And that runner will go no
my first hit.
Second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, and scouts
yeah.
Really like this at bat. So many young players want to do too much with a pitch, trying to pull everything, but he waited until the ball was deep in the zone and he went with it to the opposite field. It's great to see a youngster who uses the whole field up there. I think that's what every major leaguer needs to learn.
Standing in, Joel Casto. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 3-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Sean Rosado. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. The 1-2. Got to third. Scooped up. On to first, and it's dropped. And
oh, you
inning will
pussy!
continue as the bases are loaded now.
Excellent physics.
Now in the box, Dave Pearson. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight.
Dave Pearson.
And a ground ball to third. Big Daddy.
Yeah!
Plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead.
Oh, and we're leading off.
4-2. Sammy Caballero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Sammy Caballero.
Ready once again, Dick Big Daddy. He singled his last time up. He goes the other
Oh,
way. This is
no!
toward the gap to right center. Stratton over to his left, and that's.
I thought that was going over the fence. Damn.
Into the box now, Frederick Rowland, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Okay.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Here we go.
Chop weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end,
We win
these
this
guys came
beach.
away with the victory and look on to the next one.
4-2, the final score today. The East jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Richie Paquette is the winning pitcher of record. Sam Waylock worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just... At the plate, Wendell Robinson, runner in scoring position with...
Oh, these central pussies.
Wendell Robinson.
Go on some Buffalo.
attempt here.
What the hell are you doing?
Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this side is retired. Standing in,
Oh.
Big Daddy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Fuck.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
It's not Big Dog, it's Big Daddy.
And the changeup is way low that time. Campbell on second. Villanueva at first with no outs. Now a shot toward the gap in left center.
Run, you fat bastard.
And the run will score from second.
Woo!
And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, the scouts are going to eat this one up. He just blasts this thing into the outfield. He has enough speed to cruise into second with a stand-up double. Any hitter that can put that kind of charge into a pitch is going to have a job on a roster. That's the kind of hit that sees your stock rise.
Oh. Oh.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Damn, I'm carrying all y'all. Y'all trash.
Greg Vaughn. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Still only 1 out in the inning. Here's a pop-up now. Fink is there, 2 down.
His name is Think. He should have thought about dropping it.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kevin Sadler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. Ready for another chance. Dick Big Daddy. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to center field. Peralta will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. At the plate, Bernie.
Dick has not hit any home runs yet.
RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To third, this could be 2.
This son of a bitch hit it too hard.
One on to first, and they get them both. Ready for another shot now. Dick, Big Daddy, and their runners at the corners now. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ooh.
And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
Damn. Yo, if I would have made contact, that ball would have never hit the ground. Fuck.
Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And it's 1-2.
Not a bad
I better be
pitch
drafted
right
in the
there
first
on
round.
2-2 fastball, and I think as a hitter right
Nah,
now,
y'all
you
stupid.
have to continue to go up there looking to hit
Fuck.
on the fastball.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's digging in now.
Oh.
Number 15.
Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And they
Pitch to me, damn it.
Nothing's going on. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get
Yeah, they don't want to pitch to me.
2 out with the possible go-ahead.
They scared.
Called to strike there, 2-1.
Okay, that was not my pitch.
Now a throw over to first and a dive.
Y'all stop worrying about him. Okay, he's not going. Worry about the dick.
Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And another
Yeah, this thing's getting
snap throw to the
whipped.
bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again, he'll snap one over to first, being especially careful here. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah,
at
he's
first.
scared. He don't want the smoke.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So
Come on, man.
go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Come on, man. Y'all some
Riding into
bitches.
the box, Joel Casto in a big
Joel, you better come through, Joel.
Away here in the 8th. Just got a piece up.
Oh, you son of
Gotta
a.
hurry. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll
Woo!
reach it
Okay,
first.
Joel, you good for now.
Digging in the switch hitter.
Come on, Greg.
Vaughn. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Come on, Greg. Sounds like some
Here's the
weak
1-2
little white
delivery.
kid.
This one's flared off to the right side. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 5-4 game.
Woo!
Striding forward now is the DH, Bryant Rosado.
Oh.
Rosado.
Run game.
Oh, I'm stealing.
And the runner's coming home. Got him. So the
You son of a
damage winds up not
bitch.
being as bad as it could have been as they'll a 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Central Prospects.
How
And
dare
taking
him?
the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jeff Hensley takes home the win. So that'll just about.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. With the 10th.
How the hell I got to the 24th round?
The third baseman from the East region.
After a
Bullshit,
long
I'm not that
and
bad.
first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over.
Hell no.
While being selected is a major milestone, new.
Yeah, I'm going to Oakland, baby. Okay, so I'm thinking about switching it up. Okay, so I'm thinking about starting a new franchise. What team should I pick? Actually, I'm gonna end it there.